Hey everybody, Scott here from G-System Videos. It is Friday, and like most of my recent Fridays, it's Freeset Friday. But today is the final Freeset Friday, and the penultimate, second to the last, for those of you non-English majors. Not that I'm one to talk. I barely passed freshman English in high school, and never another one after that. So, who the fuck am I to talk? I'm going to ponder that question all day. Anyway, yes, second to the last video. Final Freeset Friday video, and this time it's my choice. I did some studio work yesterday, and I'm going to share with you the preset that I used for the song. Well, one of the songs. There were two songs, and the one with the most fun effects on it. Modulation, delay, some pitch shifting, dotted eighth notes, you know, good stuff. So, let's do that. Yep, I'm doing 2 more videos today and Monday. Monday will be the Rush finale and the G-System Videos finale. I'm gonna get all weepy. Yeah, finishing up the Rush bundle this weekend. Gonna show you the last 7 presets, I think it's 7, on Monday, and then move on with my life. I've done some upgrading to the Strat. Put in a Seymour Duncan Lil 59. Isn't it cute? Coochie coochie coo. It's a little humbucker in there. It's like they're 59, only smaller. And let me put this sucker on a crunch channel, show you what it sounds like. Why not? You know, second to last video and all. Oh shit. Standby button got me again. God damn it. Oh, good times. I also learned a little something about the Strat that I did not already know. Because I bought this pick guard loaded with Sir pickups. I didn't know how it was wired. Apparently, this pot is not a tone pot. This one over here. It's a blend pot. And it blends the bridge and the neck pickup. So if I roll this off all the way, I get that pickup. Roll it all the way forward, I get that one. Pretty crazy. That should make for some fun, you know, monkeying around with it at rehearsal and other studio things. Make this guitar much more versatile than I thought it was. Although everyone loved it, it was the toast of the studio yesterday, let me tell you. So what I did yesterday, I was working for a guy named Joel Schisler. He's a friend of mine here in Austin, and he is a really great guitar player and songwriter, singer. He entered a contest, and he was one of the 4 finalists in this contest. So what they got as the finalists, we went to the studio. It was a really great studio. I think it was the recording, man, I wish I could remember the name of it. I'll put a link in the description of the video as soon as I remember what it is. It's a recording school here in Austin. So they've got this really great studio in the middle of hill country, which is beautiful. It overlooks this amazing landscape. And they set up the band in the main room, great big huge ceilings, and set up everything, mic'd everything, and then had a bunch of HD video cameras in there, so they shot it like a music video. And now the 4 finalists are going to be put on YouTube, and then they're going to count the views for the next month or so, plus judges and all this blah blah blah. Anyway, I'll put up links when it's all said and done. You can check me out playing my guitar. Yay. So anyway, I made a couple of presets, and this is the one that has the most interesting stuff on it. So I'll play you some bits of what I played with the sound that I played. It was good stuff. That was the opening sound. Then the song kicks in to the bridge / guitar solo section where Joel takes a big fat bluesy solo and I play this underneath it. So I do that for a while, and then it goes into a section where there's sort of a U2 kind of vibe with the triplet delay. And then it ends with me reprising the riff from earlier until the song ends with the same sound. And let's go over to the G system. I'll show you how it's done. All right, this preset is very simple. I am using some EQ, of course. I'm boosting some low end, and here's why. Because yesterday at the studio, I was using my pair of Fender Automatics. And those are a solid state amp, each 90 watts. Tiny little thing, weighs about 19 pounds, something like that, 22 pounds maybe. And they're perfect for a gig like this because they have a really great sound, and I can adjust the EQ to give them more of a natural tube bottom end, which is what I did. And then I pulled away some mid-range, and I boosted some highs. And on those amps, this stuff sounded great. So, you know. I also, this is kind of arbitrary. I would normally have this at 6. They asked me to roll my, so I wouldn't, when you get the spreadsheet, it'll have a -6 on there, because they asked me to turn down at one point, so I pulled my gain down on my compressor just to appease them, since I couldn't really turn down because the amps were in another room. But the modulation today, the vibrato, now we're also over here, serial 2, so we've got a modulation delay happening. And so we're only going to hear the modulation in the repeats of the delay. And it's vibrato. Low depth, that's important. Otherwise it's just unwieldy. Anything over 10% is insane. Adjust the cut there. For pitch, it's the pitch shifter. So we're getting some, you know, some pseudo chorusing kind of effect out of it, which is fun. I like that. The delay, tape delay, of course. I use the tap tempo and then dotted eighth notes to get that duck, ducka, 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 or bucka bucka as Adam Carolla would call it. He doesn't like U2, he calls it the Bucka Bucka Band, which I find pretty funny. The spring today is a big one. 2.5 seconds. And yeah, so -12, -4 on the amount. -3 was a little bit much, so -4 is good. And that is what's happening There you go, everybody. The second to the last. Oh, you know you want it. Later, motherfucker. The second to the last G-System video. It was a lot of fun. I put, nice modulation on that delay, and yeah, it was a fun vibe. The day was great. Everybody there was super nice at the recording place that I can't remember the name of. Recording school? I don't know what it was called. Fuck. What are you going to do? So, I will be back on Monday. But all of my presets are still for sale. They're going to continue to be for sale. So just email me at gsystemvideos@gmail.com. There will always be a link, my email address in the description. And if you want to buy all of my presets, they're all for sale. $75. It's about between 450 and 500 presets at this point. And you can get it all, everything I've ever done. The entire back catalog. Good times. So please have a good weekend. I will see you on Monday, and until then, rock on.